Hey guys, what is up? It's on my DT. Um, hi. We're gonna do a different kind of a camera style because I'm just gonna be showing you guys some eBay cards. But first, what I want to show you guys actually is a card I just sold. Sold it for $55. It's the Mega Charizard EX from the Flash Fire set. And so the reason why I actually show you guys this because I usually don't really show the cards I sell. Is because you know those scam packs I always tell everyone about, where I say like, oh, it has the bonus card in the back. Well, no, sorry, the Dollar General ones it's only one card, but the Walmart ones it's usually like 5 cards. And everyone I think, me including, always say like how much a big of a scam that is. Well, that came from one of those packs, so I kind of have to eat my words a little bit. I'm not like gonna go back and be like it's not a scam because, I mean, the whole idea of it is built on the idea of children buying that, thinking they're gonna get some really rare card. All right, guys. So we actually got the Jigglypuff first edition jungle set card. This is the type of card I like because it knows pound. Oh, no one was laughing. Pretty solid card. Just looking at it, I mean, not a whole lot of whitening. Let's see when we turn it around. I mean, guys, that's a super nice card. There might be a little discoloration there. No, I mean, I can't tell if that's just part of the card or from the reflection of the penny sleeve. But overall, guys, pretty cool card. Her singing on a tree. Pretty nice. Lay that down right there. I'll try to open these in front of you guys. This is my first time doing it this way, and I really don't have an optimal setup, so don't try to judge my fat, hairy arms and short, stubby fingers too much, or my heavy breathing, because I'm just an awful human being, I guess. I don't know if you guys saw that. If you did, who cares? You can shop with him, I guess. I don't really, and see, so another thing, just like that, I mean, this is literally how the card was, so, I know that's kind of like a hard index card they sent it in, but I still think a top loader, will do a better job, so we'll put Blaine's Growlithe in there. I just really like this card, super nice art style, I like Growlithe. Just the flames in the background and everything on this card is what really does it for me. Actually, where this is not quite of a pristine card, we'll just go ahead and take it out, to be honest with you. A little dirty. Really, the bad's not too bad. There's whitening down here at the bottom on all sides, but really the biggest problem is like a little bit of a chip right there. I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of has like a bubble on the card, a little bit on the back, and then on the front, it's really just more of it's a dirty card, but I think it's high enough quality for what I paid for it. Like I said, my average on these cards, give or take, really how you want to look at it, I'm just gonna say it's about $2, which for some people might, I think a lot of people would give me heck for that and be like, well, that's expensive. You're getting up there in your average. But I really think at this point, like, if you don't start buying cards for $2, they're gonna be $4 here pretty soon, and then they're gonna be $6. I don't like the numbers I'm using because I like to use like 5s and 10s and stuff like that. But my point is, guys, the value of vintage cards is just gonna keep on going up, and I don't believe it's gonna come down for a while. So that's a lot of cards in one penny sleeve. Is this the bulk coffees I bought? Yeah, so I think these are the very bulk Coughings I bought. These are just the base set cards. They're nothing special about them. Good price. I think it was. I think they end up being less than $1 a piece. And I apologize if the heat's coming on. It's very cold. I'm outside right now, or I turn it off, but I need the heat on in the store. So that's just where we're at. So I'm not really going to show you those because you can see. I mean, it's a bunch of Coughings. I'll have to go through those, put them in penny sleeves later. But for right now, I think I'm going to leave them be, as I would say. See if I can get this open without ruining this. Okay, where is even the place to open it at? I should have just took off the tape instead of, and I left my box opener all the way on the other side of the world. So, this is half the channel fun, is just watching me struggle open. Oh, just hit the camera. So guys, the reason why this is kind of a ghetto setup is I literally have the camera and a tripod in front of me, and I'm looking down at the cards and have my arms outstretched over the tripod, if that makes sense. So it's really easy for me to kind of get lost in my spacing with where the camera's at, if that makes sense, because I'm just in a very unnatural pose. And really, like, I can't say much. It's on me. Like, I could just do it the other way. I feel like, just for the sake of the quality of these videos, I probably should go back to doing these the old way, where I'm just showing you a card or two, but I like getting personal with these cards. So this was kind of another duo set buy. It's from the Fossil, and it's the Geodude to the Graveler. Very clean cards. This one has, so I'll put this one down for right now. This one has a little bit of a nick in the corner, so that kind of hurts it a little bit. And then on the back, yeah, whitening on the edges and everything like that, then plus that nick. I mean, like I said, I'm not spending a fortune on these cards, so I'm okay with a little lax in quality. Now this Geodude, actually, believe it or not, looks a lot cleaner. Just a little nick right there, but other than that, not a whole lot of whitening. A little bit of whitening down here too, but just this nick over here, and that's really it. So that's actually a super quality card, to be honest with you, for what I paid. Plus, I just love this artwork. I mean, I'm sure he's using, I guess that would be Stone Barrage, I'm assuming, where that's the art and then his only move on there. But I also kind of see it as like a rock smash, where I don't know why someone would be throwing a rock at a literal rock, but it looks like he's just punching through it. And guys, I know I have this bad habit of like burping when we do these videos, and the main reason why is I'm usually drinking some kind of carbonated drink right before I do these videos, like a Red Bull or some kind of energy drink, which I know is bad for your health, but, you know, I've been doing everything else healthy. So, you know, get off my nuts, Mom. And so it's like as soon as you start taking a bunch of air and talking, and you've had a carbonated drink, you're going to burp. So I apologize. It's definitely grotesque, and if you can't handle it, I understand. I let my haters be my motivators. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I understand, so I apologize for that. Honestly, if some other dude was burping on a video, I'd be like, I'm gonna nope the heck out of here right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't blame you. So we got a nice little thank you here. And then let me open this. So these are, I like when you kind of get a little bit of higher quality standard of wrapping. It just feels nice. It feels like you're really opening something that people care about. And honestly, I guess I really don't care if you guys see the buyer's name, but I don't want it to ever come back onto me, you know, of promoting them or anything like that. So the only pet peeve I'm going to have here, I don't mind if they're in their own individual penny sleeves being in the same top loader. So that's not a big deal. Other than this one, he definitely, yeah, it like, oh, nope, I'm just full of poop. I thought he put it in upside down, and that's like a big. So this is the Fossil Shelter. Nothing really too crazy about this card. I think it's just kind of one of those buys that I think, when you're looking on eBay, like I kind of showed you before, and it's nearing the end of its auction, it's free shipping, it's like 99 cents. You just go ahead and buy it, I think, if you're really looking for the appreciation play. And then let me get out this Ghastly if I can. That's a nice top loader too, so I thought I saw a hair on here or in here, and I was like, oh gross, maybe it's in the I probably got it out, but I know it's unavoidable sometimes, but I'm like, man, the amount of hair and stuff that people send me, and these not on purpose, but like send me with these cards is sometimes just a little disgusting. I'm like, and that usually don't freak me out too much. But same thing with this Ghastly. Is base set 2. The base set 2 is really going to run a lot cheaper than your regular base set or a Shadow, and then of course a first edition. So, and really the thing at this point is like, I think what people don't understand really about investing in this vintage stuff is that if you look at a set like XY Evolutions, it's worth a lot right now. And it's pretty much, in a sense, kind of equivalent to a base set 2, where it's a large print run of popular Gen 1 nostalgia cards. And honestly, I think for most people, if they're collecting master sets, they're gonna go for those also. So this is actually more of a modern buy. It's just an Eldergoss that looked super nice. Picked it up super cheap. This is just a super competitive card because with its ability, and I don't know if we can get it close enough for in autofocus, but pretty much it's happy match. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. So pretty much what you do, let's say you have a really strong supporter card that really helps your deck out. You throw that thing down, you put Eldergoss on the bench, you pick it right back up out of the pile. So that can be used in a lot of situations where, let's say you need to use that supporter card twice. You don't have to maybe worry about drawing it or finding the card to draw it. So it really works out pretty nice for a lot of things, guys. And so we buy cards like that. We buy competitive cards, especially for a cheaper price. Because one of the things is I don't know how many people, if they run 4 of them per se in every deck. But we're gonna get to this point where I know there's the reprints of the Elite Trainer box coming out, but that's it, guys. Unless they just decide to see, it's another one of these. The cards out of the dang well, I'm not even gonna put. I don't know why I thought about even putting that back in there. I'm just gonna throw that down and pick up a penny sleeve. And really, a mistake I've made, guys, and it's costing me a lot of time, and I still have quite a few of my vintage cards in them, is like, get these clear penny sleeves so people can see everything about the card, at least from a collecting standpoint, because the back is just as important as the front. And if you're keeping it for like a personal collection, if you have a solid background, or even most where they're like maybe not solid backgrounds and there's 2 cards, one this way and then one would be this way to it, you're not going to see the backs. So if they are bad backs and you don't want people to see that, a clear penny sleeve will still do the job and still work for you. But then if you ever take it out and let's say you do want to sell it, or you do want to show it to other people, or you're thinking about like, hey, why haven't I got this graded? Then it's easy to see, and then you don't have to pull out the card. You don't have to mess with that. You don't have to do anything like that. You're just done with it. So we'll put that down. And then we have one last opening here, and it's a little bit thicker. I don't know how many cards there were, but that's kind of why I saved it for last. It's because it was a thicker one, and I don't know if it's just because they put, I'm guessing it's probably just one card and they put a lot of thick, and they just put the thick cardboard on there, which is definitely fine. But it is misleading for me. Awesome, guys. So this is the, yeah, so okay. Okay. So these are the first edition fossil buys. So I'll start off, actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start off by getting them out of the single sleeve. Let's put them in their own individual sleeves. I'll put that down on my, right there. So let's get them into these sleeves right here. Okay, put that down. See if I can get this up. I don't have nails, guys, which is probably really good for not scratching cards, but it's also not very good for picking them up. So, and the same with these right here. I mean, this got plastic on it, so you can't even see the cards anyways. So, I can put that down right there. I mean, a big no-no that I do a lot, guys, that you should probably try not to do as much as I do, is definitely when you're picking up a card and you're messing with it. I know it's not maybe as important where it's not like these aren't hollow cards, but definitely always try to like, I'm kind of doing there, kind of like get it by the side, get somewhere where, you know, if for some reason you were to get a little dirt or something on the card that you don't really know is going to hurt it, you're not in as bad shape as you are of what I kind of always am doing, where I'm like grabbing it there. I mean, I know it's kind of just natural to grab it. I don't know why. But we got the first edition Kabutops, Kabuto. Got ahead of myself there. Fossil card. Actually, let me put these down so we can inspect this. So, pretty solid on the front, so that's why you gotta be careful on what you're grabbing. Now, the only thing of concern to me, and I'll have to look at these cards, is like comparing this to this card, for example. So this first edition Jigglypuff is, I know you guys probably can't tell it, but there's like a light yellow and then a dark yellow. And I gotta make sure, 'cause this is something to test. You always want to make sure the cards line up kind of being similar in size. So that's pretty much the easiest way. So I don't know if that is maybe something with the print, or how these were stored. I don't know how it would change how they're stored, but that's definitely, I mean, let me take this out and see if it's even. I don't know, these feel wrong too. I don't know, maybe I bought fake cards. I wonder how I can tell. Because I'm looking at all these other cards, just to be straight up honest with you. So this wheezing doesn't have it as bad. But these three cards right here all have like print lines on them. So, I mean, I guess you can't tell it on this, but like right in this corner, right? I mean, it's not going to focus, but you can almost kind of see it there. Like right in the corners, it changes colors. So that's something I'm actually going to look into like right after this video, which we're going to wrap up here soon. That's how I could tell. I mean, that looks pretty solid, but I mean, I don't know about these. I actually have some fake first edition cards. Let me go grab them and see comparative. Well, I mean, if they are fakes, they're very high quality fakes. Because, I mean, look at this. This is a jungle fake. And I mean, just like the coloring, the centering, everything. The size is even correct on these. So from what I can tell, for the most part, I'm pretty sure the size is exactly the same. So I'm gonna look into that, guys, because like I said, that's the fake, and it didn't make that. Which, I mean, I know, all fakes are gonna be made differently, but I just, what I'm saying, that's just a scary looking deal. I mean, comparative. So we'll keep those out of our. We won't circulate those with our other cards, and we'll just kind of keep them separate because usually. You don't have to worry about your base set twos or your just regular cards being fake, because there's not a whole lot of money in making a $2 fake. But even these first editions, I'm sure at some point it's probably worth making fakes. But I don't know. Maybe the person who sold them, it might. I don't think they're fakes, guys. I'll just keep it at that. But you never know. So honestly, guys, with that. Honestly, I still think my favorite card from this, believe it or not, is this Jigglypuff. But guys, it's been on my DT. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm just trying this out. So if you guys thought this was kind of okay, where you can see the cards a lot better and everything like that, just let me know, and we'll do some more videos like this. And if it was awful and sucks so much, then let me know, and we'll never do one like this again. So peace out, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, please.